Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Vicky's Daily Stand-Up. So in today's video, it's gonna be short and simple. I wanted to answer this question. Should you be learning 2 programming language at one time? I am Victoria. I am here to help you to be successful in tech. Can I really learn 2 languages at one time? Because if you think about it, you know, like when you're learning another foreign languages, it's really hard to have 2 languages or 3 languages to be learning at the same time. You might get confused. You might feel like you're overwhelmed and you don't want it to be not good at any of those languages that you're learning. And if you do, how do you manage to learn those 2 all at the same time? The answer to that question is yes. Yes, you are definitely allowed and you can learn 2 languages at one time, but not 3. And I'm serious about that. When you are learning 2 languages side by side, it's easier for you to comparing their characteristics side by side. For instance, when I was learning JavaScript with Ruby's together, I would comparing how JavaScript is defining its class and then along with how Ruby is defining its class. So it just helped me so much easier to see the differences between those 2 languages and help me faster to understand JavaScript and Ruby at the same time. But if you are learning 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more languages at one time, it's gonna get you so confused. When you're learning 2 languages at one time, you want to find 2 languages that are similar. So you want to learn both object-oriented programming languages at one time, but not one functional language and one object-oriented programming languages, because you're gonna get really confused. It's very discouraging and that's just not a good strategy. One of the ways that I absolutely love to use is actually to learn 1 programming languages and go through the tutorials on that specific language, and then you learn another language, your second language, follow the same tutorial but learn it in another language. That really allows you to side by side comparing those 2 languages together and really helps you to think like, oh, if Ruby is defining a class in this way and Ruby is able to executing functions this way, it's a little bit different in JavaScript. Small little things like that really helps you to truly understand that language and makes you learn so much faster. For instance, you can learn Python and Ruby at the same time. You can learn JavaScript and Ruby, JavaScript and Python. You can try to do Python and C#, C# and Java, or even Java and JavaScript. I think those are pretty great pairings for you to comparing them side by side. It really helps you to learn faster on those 2 languages and help you get better at learning. So that is basically the gist of the video. I hope this is helpful. Give me a thumbs up, share this video with someone that you think they also can benefit from these videos. And if you are new here, hey, my name is Victoria, or you can call me Vicky. I love to help other people to get into tech, and I also do a weekly Q&A section on Instagram where I would actually try to answer as many questions as possible on Instagram. So if you are interested in that, please go ahead and go to Vicky's Daily Stand-Up and submit a question, and I would love to answer them. And if you are learning 2 languages at one time, leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear your experience on this, and until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Adios. Bye.